Hey Lauren, it's been a while. How've you been? Still leading that dull life dedicated solely to work? Hey Rachel, long time. You hit me up suddenly and it's straight to sarcasm, huh? It wasn't sarcasm. Just stating the facts. Well, I'm still enjoying work and doing well. Are you still unemployed? Hey, don't call me that. I'm busy helping Mom with housework, thank you very much. Helping Mom? I've never seen you do any housework. Stop nitpicking. But hey, I've moved on from that. Oh yeah? I'm getting married. Wow, congratulations. Wanna know who the lucky guy is? Not knowing isn't an option, right? Geez, you're still not cute. Huh. Though deep down, you're probably super curious. Whatever. Who's the lucky guy? He's a director at a big company. Dad set us up. He's 3 years older, excels at work, and might even become a VP soon. And of course, he's earning a lot. Now I can be a proud housewife, living an elegant life forever. To be honest, I was worried about being close to 40 and not finding someone. But not compromising was the best decision. I invested in myself with beauty treatments and cooking classes, and it paid off. You mean having Dad foot the bills, right? I know you've been pampered by Mom and Dad all your life, but I can't believe he even set you up for a marriage. You're way too dependent. Shut up! I'm lucky to have parents who care, unlike you. It's not every day you bump into a high-ranking director at a famous company, you know. Gotta use every advantage I've got. Poor you. Still single at 35? Excuse me? You were single until 37, so you can't talk. But you'll most likely stay single even after 37. So, I won. I'm not competing with you. While I'm living the high life, you will remain single, leading a miserable, poor life forever. I'm working hard and not exactly broke or anything. Let's face it, we know how much a woman can make by working. It's pretty evident that eventually, things might get tight financially. Not really, you know. There are plenty of women out there leading companies and doing well nowadays. Anyway, did you text me just to share your marriage news? Oh yeah, I almost forgot the important part. I want to invite you to my wedding. Wedding? When is it? The first Sunday of June. He's got a big network, so it might be a huge guest list. We're planning to book a big venue. Top-tier catering, a super luxurious wedding dress, and going all out. Well, I guess you'll be forever out of the wedding scene, so I'll let you admire my beautiful dress. Oh, I won't be able to make it on that day. What? Why not? Because I've got my own wedding planned for the same day. I never imagined it would overlap. Are you going to a friend's wedding? You better cancel that. That's not an option for me. I'm too far into the preparations. You're heartless. Choosing a friend over your big sister? You might have many friends, but there's only one sister in the world, you know. No, it's not my friend. It's my wedding. Huh? Your wedding? Don't mess around with jokes like that. I know you're jealous of me, but don't lie. No lie, no joke. I mean, someone like me who's gorgeous might find a partner even at 35. But there's no way that you, whose only passion is work, suddenly find someone now. That's just your assumption. I've been with my soon-to-be husband for years. Well, if you don't believe me, that's fine. The point is that our wedding dates overlap, so I won't be able to make it to yours. I'm sorry. I honestly didn't plan on inviting you, but I felt bad for always leaving you out. And now, you're making up a ridiculous lie to decline it. Seriously ungrateful? Fine, whatever. Having a miserable single woman like you at the wedding would dampen the mood anyway. Even if you change your mind, I won't let you in. Lauren, what's going on? Sorry, Rachel. Couldn't pick up the phone. I'm in the middle of getting ready, so it's chaotic right now. Why are you at my wedding? Huh? You said you weren't coming. That's not what we agreed on. Wait, I'm not at your wedding. Liar! I saw you in the hallway earlier. It was definitely you. What's crazy is that you were wearing a white dress. It's so rude to wear white when you're not the bride. Crashing a wedding without an invite and trying to outshine the bride? What are you thinking? Wait, so you saw me, which means you're having your reception at the same venue. What do you mean? Is your friend having it here too? No, it's mine. Yours? Yeah. Like I said before, I'm getting married today too. I'm the bride, so wearing a white dress is obvious. But I never thought we'd end up at the same venue without any planning. It's a weird coincidence, isn't it? I get it now. You're planning to steal my husband, aren't you? Excuse me? Wearing a beautiful dress like a bride, trying to seduce him, huh? You thief! Geez, that's not it. If you come to my side, you'll see I'm having a wedding reception as well. Oh, so you're still going to lie, huh? I won't forgive anyone trying to ruin my happiness, even if it's my sister. Remember that. Ha! That's karma for you. Your dress is all torn up. Serves you right. Unbelievable. Why did you go to such lengths? It's your fault, isn't it? Trying to steal the show at my wedding? So, I cut your white dress into bits with scissors. Just because you're jealous, you tried to wear something like a wedding dress. You brought it on yourself. Your life is over. What are you talking about? That wasn't just a white dress. It was a wedding dress. Yeah, right. A real wedding dress? Uh-huh. I rented it from a bridal shop. No way. So then, it wasn't your friend's wedding today, but it was yours? Uh-huh. Like I've been saying all along, I'm supposed to have my wedding at the same venue as you. I kept telling you, but you never believed me. But Mom and Dad are at my wedding. You can't have yours today. A wedding without parents is unheard of. I never intended to invite them. What do you mean? They've always been indifferent towards me. Even when I got my first real job, they didn't say a word of congratulations. When I told them about my marriage, it ended with an, okay. I knew they wouldn't come even if I invited them. So I decided to have no family members. Wait! It's not acceptable for the bride's parents not to attend the wedding. Well, it might be unusual, I guess. But my partner and his parents understood my situation. He knows about my family issues from the start. Well, a wedding without family sounds pitiful. I bet there aren't many guests. More like a funeral than a wedding, huh? Not at all. Even though my parents aren't here, lots of my colleagues and friends are. I actually feel blessed. I thought I'd be the first to get married. I'm disappointed you did too on the same day. It was insane, you know? When you suddenly came chasing me with scissors, shredding my dress. Do you realize what you've done? You've done something really serious. As if I care. It's your fault. Having a reception at the same venue as mine, it's so confusing. It was just a pure coincidence. I had no idea. But cutting up the dress was mad. I mean, it was a rented dress, you know? Ugh, you're irritating. I didn't think it was a wedding dress. It's not my fault. Either way, your dress is torn up, so I guess your reception will be canceled, huh? Well, I'm off to have my lavish one in a lovely wedding dress with my darling. Enjoy wiping your tears of frustration with those dress scraps. Bye. How long are you going to ignore me? Lauren, answer me. What's up, Rachel? I've been calling you so many times. Why don't you pick up the phone? Sorry. I've been so busy I didn't get a chance to check my phone. Just took a break and saw a bunch of missed calls. So, what's the matter? It's a huge mess. My wedding got canceled because of you. Me? I thought you were having a lavish reception. I couldn't have one. It was suddenly called off. But why? My husband caught me in the act. You mean... Yeah, when I shredded your dress. I thought we were alone, but turns out he saw it. After that, when I returned to the hall, he told me the wedding was canceled. Oh, I see. It was really sudden, so we had to apologize to the guests, return gifts, and even apologize to the venue staff. It was chaos. It's all your fault. No way. That's not on me. You caused the trouble. So, is your husband still with you? No, he got mad and left ahead of me. He said he was going to talk to his parents at home and just left me here. Oh, that's tough. Your reception got canceled too, right? I mean, your dress was all torn up. I went ahead with my plan. How? I explained what happened to the bridal shop, and they let me borrow another dress. It was even more gorgeous than the one I had rented originally. My husband even complimented how beautiful I looked in it. You've got to be kidding me! I was worried about what would happen when you shredded my dress. But with everyone's blessing, it turned out to be an amazing night. This is so not fair! Huh? Here I am going through such a hard time with my canceled wedding. But you got to have yours. On top of that, you get to wear a better dress than the one you originally had. That's so unfair. It's all because of you, Rachel. If they hadn't been able to arrange a new dress, it would have been called off. God damn it! I wish I had chopped your hair off too. What craziness are you talking about? Anyway, I'm off to the after party now, so later. What have you done, Lauren? What now? He asked me for an annulment of marriage. He said he couldn't be married to a psychopath who'd shred her sister's dress. His parents even demanded we split up. Well, that's no surprise. It's all your fault. Not at all. I have to split the cancellation fees for the reception. Plus, your bridal shop's asking me to pay for the dress. Yeah, that's only fair, right? What? Why am I the only one treated like a wrongdoer? What else could you be? I'm the victim here. Because of you, not only did the wedding get cancelled, but our marriage itself is done. I can't believe this. Just a little while ago, I was on cloud 9. Now I'm in the dumps. You know, it's a little late for regrets now. You should have known this would happen. I just wanted to teach a lesson to an audacious little sister who was trying to ruin my wedding. Annulment of marriage for shredding a dress seems a bit over the top. That kind of thinking is the problem. If anything, thanks to what you did, your husband realized your true colors. I don't know what to do. I'm being asked to pay nearly $100,000. I don't have a job. I can't afford that kind of money. You'll just cry to Dad, won't you? He and Mom always spoil you. They'll probably front that $100,000, won't they? Turns out, even they have had enough of me. Oh, wow. They said I disgraced the family, despite their efforts in introducing me to a respectable man. They're furious. They even told me not to step foot in their house anymore. Oh my God, they're surprisingly strict. My husband is from one of Dad's business partners. So now, it might cause trouble for the company. If his business suffers any losses, he wants me to take responsibility. Blaming you for the company's loss sounds a bit too much. But that's how mad he is, I guess. Hey, can you lend me some money? Huh? I'll work hard and pay you back. Why should I lend you money? I can't rely on Mom and Dad anymore. And ever since the wedding got cancelled, relatives and friends have been cold to me. You're my only hope. No way, I can't. Why not? We're family, right? You say that now. You've always excluded me with Mom and Dad since we were kids. Only when you're in trouble do you turn to me. I apologize for the past. Let's patch things up from now on, okay? Anyway, I plan to claim compensation from you too. What the heck? Of course. I'm not the one to lend you money. I'm going to receive money from you. Wait, why do I have to pay you compensation? Because you chased me with scissors in your hand and shredded my dress, remember? But you weren't injured. It's absurd to demand compensation when there isn't even a scratch. Even so, attacking me and slashing at the dress is a serious offense. I could press charges. But since we're family, I'm trying to settle out of court without involving the authority. What do you think? Do you want to get the police involved? Oh no, please, not the police. But demanding money when I'm already struggling? That's too harsh, don't you think? You have a job, so you're financially comfortable, right? It makes no difference whatever situation you're in. I'm quitting my job, by the way. Oh, really? I plan to be a housewife from now on. A housewife? Why? You've always been so dedicated to your job. My husband is a CEO. Oh my God! He's the CEO of the company I work for. I thought it might be awkward for colleagues to still have me working there. Also, I've been focused on work all this time. I thought it would be nice to change. I'm planning to take good care of my busy husband as a wife. You're the wife of the CEO and a housewife? This is unacceptable. You're getting everything I want. You must have gotten married just to harass me. Absolutely not. Well, it might be tough for you from now on, but best of luck. I have to prepare for my honeymoon now. Bye. Wait! Help me, Lauren! Please, pick up the phone! After being kicked out of the house, Rachel started a live-in job. She had to take out loans to pay for the cancellation fees, the dress, and the compensation she owed me. Most of her paycheck is going toward repaying these debts. She lacks experience in the workforce, so she's worn out, getting scolded by her boss every day. Though she wants to quickly find someone, get married, and become a housewife, working from morning till night leaves no room for dating or finding a partner. It seems likely that she'll remain single for the rest of her life. Our parents are lamenting her failed marriage. They constantly fight, blaming each other for her becoming a fruitcake. It's the result of them spoiling her all this time. They're reaping what they sowed. On the other hand, after becoming a housewife, I'm leading a happy newlywed life in the home that was newly built at the same time as my marriage. Recently, I found out I'm expecting a baby. My husband and I are eagerly awaiting the arrival of our newest family member, nurturing our love amidst tranquil surroundings.
Hey, Sally! What's up, Haley? I heard about you recently. Are you seriously dating Theo? Yes, for about 1 year and a half. Much longer than I expected. What about it? You know, he's my ex-boyfriend? Yes, but that's like 5 or 6 years ago when you were in university. How can you date my hand-me-down? Don't say it like that. It was just a coincidence. You've also dated your friend's ex as well. Oh, did I? Anyways, let's stop talking about it. Okay. So? What do you mean? It seems that you were surprised I was dating him. But is it worth texting me? Of course! What do you mean? Do you know his parents' house? His parents' house? It's a one-story house and is so trashy. Oh, well. So, you know about it. I've been there a couple times. And that's not his parents' house. It's a building he rents. He rents it? To live alone? Yes. I feel like you would rent an apartment if you're going to live alone. He likes to work out, so he wanted a place where he could move around and make noise. He also chose an apartment far from the station so he could get his steps in. That's what he's saying. He's right next to me. So, he still likes to work out, I guess. And you're with him right now? We're on a date right now. Sorry for interrupting, I guess. It's okay. I'm going to go on a date with my boyfriend today as well. He is much better than him. That's great. Goodbye. Hey, Sally. Are you still going to keep dating him? What do you mean? He has no future. I bet he doesn't make that much of an income anyways. I can still work though. Oh, that sucks that you can't be a housewife. My husband makes over $2 million per year. Oh, right, you wanted to marry a rich man. Exactly. That's actually the reason why I broke up with Theo. Oh, really? Back to what we were saying earlier. He's poor. I dated him in university because I thought he could earn a lot of money since he was smart. But he ended up working at a not-so-big company. I work at the same company as him. It's different since men are supposed to take care of women financially. I don't think that's always the case. And it seems like he's still living in that shitty place. He has no future, so I broke up with him. Money isn't everything. And he loves that house, which is why he keeps living there. I like his personality. Whatever. A woman's happiness is to marry an elite guy and become a housewife. I guess your life is over. I marry a rich guy. You're such a sore loser. Goodbye.
Are you free now?
Yes.
Do you know how we were talking about going to see an apartment together?
Yes.
Why don't we buy a house instead?
What do you mean?
My boss told me that after we get married, I might have business trips, but I won't be moving places. And if we have to transfer places in the worst case scenario, if we own the house, we can rent it out and make money as well.
I guess I understand.
How about it?
But
What is it?
I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it because it's important.
Tell me anything.
Thank you. To be honest, we're not super rich. It's enough to live normally, but to buy a house? I feel like we should have saved up before.
Well... Oh,
What is it?
sorry, I should have told you before.
What is it?
I actually already have money to buy the house.
Really?
I have about $200,000 in total so we can pay at once.
$200,000?
What's the matter?
I'm so surprised. Yes.
What do you mean?
You never told me you had so much money.
Sorry. I was going to tell you, but I guess it was a weird way to bring it up.
I'm glad you were trying to tell me anyways.
I'm sorry I surprised you. It's better to talk in person, but let me just give you the brief details.
Okay, tell me.
The reason why I have the money is, my grandparents told me that they think I'm intelligent. And when I was in university, they gave me part of the property they owned. And when I started to manage my assets, I was pretty good at it. It was interesting, and when I figured it out, I made so much money.
Really? Well,
And I made a promise with my grandfather. He told me that I shouldn't tell anyone about the money unless I truly trust him, and that I should continue working and try to live a normal life with regular money. He told me I shouldn't use this money unless I have to. That's why I'm keeping that promise.
I see. I saw all you care about is working out, so I'm very surprised.
Are you dissing me or praising me?
It's just my opinion. I guess I'm praising you.
That's how you think of me. Oh, I continue managing my assets. I think I will continue doing that after the marriage, but it won't be my priority.
I don't know anything about managing assets, so I think I'll leave it up to you.
That's okay. I just want you to know that I have the money in case we need it. We have the same views towards money, so I knew I could trust you and tell you. That's why I told you.
Thank you. I'm so happy about it.
Anyways, I'll tell you more next week, and then we can talk about our new house as well.
Okay. Hey! What's up with that house?
What do you mean?
I knew there was a new beautiful home near one of my friend's houses. And I saw your boyfriend in there. What's going on? Are you okay?
What do you mean?
He doesn't make that much money and you bought a house. Are you okay being with him? Are you sure?
We're thinking about the future and we're not risking anything.
Really? Whatever. Goodbye. Hey, it's Haley.
What do you want? There's no reason for me to contact you.
Don't say that. It's you and me.
That's very sudden. You left me saying that I was poor. We are not that close.
I'm sorry for what happened before. I wasn't as smart back then. It sucks. But my boyfriend was in debt. He told me he made a lot of money, but it was actually the amount of debt he had.
And?
I broke up with him. So I can get back together with you.
What do you mean?
I heard you build a house. Your grandfather built it for you, right? I did a little research because I was going to marry you. And I found out that your grandfather is rich. You don't make that much money, but I guess you will have his inheritance in the future.
Do you know how many years it's been since we broke up?
It's your fault for living in a shitty place even though you're rich. Of course I got the wrong idea. If I knew you were rich, I wouldn't have broken up with you. Anyways, let's get married.
What are you talking about?
I'm in front of your house right now. I brought the marriage papers.
I'm already married.
What?
Do you know I've been dating Sally?
But I'm much better as a woman.
Do you know the difference between values?
What do you mean?
My values with Sally are similar. Even though we may have money, we're not going to use every penny. I have no idea why you have to spend so much money. Why would I marry you when I know it's not going to work out? I'm not going to pay for your debts either.
How do you know about it?
I knew it.
What do you mean?
I was just testing you. But I guess it's true. I am embarrassed that I ever dated you. Why would I ever marry you?
Sorry, Sally. But I'm going to live with your boyfriend.
What are you talking about?
I sent my stuff to his house. He was being mean to me yesterday. But when I went over, he had placed a paper that said welcome. And some very expensive wine, cheese, and sushi. I guess he was surprising me. It was his fault for not opening the doors, but I broke the window. He loves me so much. Hey. I'm sorry, but he's mine. So sorry. I'm preparing dinner with him in the new house. What are you talking about?
Where are you?
What do you mean, where? I'm near the station in the white, beautiful house.
That's not our house.
What the fuck?
Oh, I see. You saw him go in there before, so you thought it was his house.
What do you mean?
He was there because he knew the owner.
Oh my god!
The owner of that house just moved, so he was helping out.
So this is welcome.
It's for his new wife.
Oh my god!
What is it?
Someone's home!
It seems that there was a huge situation at the house she broke into. It's obvious. The owner of the house came home and saw a strange woman there. I'm glad it wasn't too bad. But the wine was all gone. And she had to go to the police because she broke in. Later on, she had to pay $3,000 for the wine and the window. Due to this, her parents found out that she had $30,000 in debt. Now she works at a place that offers to house and pays back her debt. She texted me